All right, we're going to turn now to our favorite time of the week, Faith Friday, and we are very excited for our next guest. She is a self-professed change junkie who's empowering others to improve their lives as well, discover their purpose, and achieve the lasting fulfillment they're meant to receive.
So look who we have in studio with us. Welcome, podcaster, author, and spiritual thought leader from the Kabbalah Center, Monica Berg. It is good to have you here with us. Let's go back and let's start with the basics. We hear it, this ancient practice, if you will, Kabbalah. Tell us what we're talking about. Kind of define it for everybody, first of all.
So Kabbalah is an ancient wisdom that dates back 4,000 years. And it explains the complexities between the material and the non-material world. So in essence, Kabbalists have taught for thousands of years that each person is destined for greatness. We all come into the world that way, and Kabbalah is an effective tool to be able for each person to activate that potential. So what does that mean for us practically? Kabbalah is a verb. It's all about transformation. It's really about coming into this world one way and changing. And that means looking at life's challenges as they come as opportunities, as gifts.
And that's so empowering when oftentimes you feel powerless in some of those instances. Now, you're not just a spiritual and a faith leader. You're a mom. You're a mom of four. One of your children has special needs, and you say that actually led you in the direction you are going now in terms of your spirituality and what you want to impart to others.
Well, I had been studying Kabbalah since I was 17, and you never really know how a wisdom is going to help you direct and navigate the rest of your life. When my second son was born, I found out three hours after his birth that he had Down syndrome. And I remember I felt overwhelming fear. And through a process, I realized that the fear that everybody has is the fear of the unknown, right? We think life is going to be one way, especially this has come up a lot in the last year or two with the pandemic. And then when things turn out differently, we really become paralyzed. We're like, oh, I didn't want this to happen, and you just stay stuck there. What I realized when Josh was born is I had a choice to make. I could either choose to just accept the diagnosis and stay wherever I was mentally in that moment, which was, I don't know how I'm going to raise this child. Or I could look at it this way. I could understand that the way I saw at that moment, Josh came into the world and I saw his limitations on the day he was born. Now, most people experience life a different way, right? We don't see it until much later. But then I asked myself, who really is typical after all? I happened to see this about Josh on the day he was born, but I had a lifetime to discover the beauties of who he would become and subsequently who I would become. And that really helped me frame how I wanted to help people in the world to really see their life in a beautiful light.
Oh, Monica, that is beautiful. You've given us already so much inspiration, but we always have our Faith Friday guests to have our viewers take us into the weekend essentially with some words of inspiration. So by all means, we give you the floor.
Thank you. Well, I'm going to go back to change, and change, there's great power. It's a word most people fear because they think, oh my God, this thing happened, everything changed, I didn't want it. But if you see change as an opportunity really to look at your life and say, okay, what do I want it to look like? What do I desire? So it's your life at the end of the day. If you love what you do more of it. If you don't love what you don't do, if you don't love what you do, then don't do it. And if you don't know what you love, then it's time to find out. So make this day, make this moment yours, and decide the life that you want and really live it fully.
Oh my goodness, Monica, that is fantastic. Thank you so much for being here. We certainly hope that you're here in New York, not too terribly far away. So we hope we can call on you and have you back in here again.
Anytime.
Down the road. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. That's exactly what we needed to hear.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.